All right, we are live. This is Austin
Hello, Facebook.
with James MacNeil, the one and only, and we have an exciting broadcast for you tonight. We want you to share this. We're going to be bringing on a special guest. You might have heard of her. Her name's Loral Langemeier. She was a star of the blockbuster movie The Secret, and I am honored to be able to just host this and kind of hold some space here. So we're just waiting for Loral to come on, and we're just going to get a couple minutes here to get the technology set up. So settle in. If you have the opportunity, sit back, keep this streaming if you can, share it if you will, and give us a couple minutes. James, let me let you say hello as we're warming up here.
Hey, I'm sending my
Okay.
love to our dear friend Loral Langemeier, who'll be joining us momentarily. And
Beautiful.
so I want her to know that we're live and we're ready for her. How do you like that? Star of The Secret, the millionaire maker. This is a woman who has probably affected more lives to become millionaires, to really understand wealth, both from the technical math side and the most cutting edge investment opportunities. But more than that, the mindset. Almost everyone who has struggled with finances has struggled in here. It's not about the techniques, it's about something deeper. Loral Langemeier is the world-leading master of that, one of the stars of The Secret, and she's going to be with us live. So you want to make sure that you're here.
Yes. We're waiting for this. This is kind of an impromptu big deal, if you will, and I'm excited to be able to host this. And we're just waiting for Loral to join us. We have some tech here. We had to get creative in the final hours, but everything's moving forward. We have a couple viewers, so if you're jumping in, let's say hello. I want to invite you to settle in for this because I believe this is going to serve you at a very high level. We have a special guest. We have James MacNeil here, many of you know. And we also have Loral Langemeier is going to be joining us momentarily. This is very exciting. And by the way, James, I know there's lots of exciting things that are not even fully released yet that are coming down the pipeline this year, 2020, new decade. So it's very exciting, very exciting.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I couldn't be more excited. And Austin, you're a dear friend. You are my accountability buddy. And you know, when Loral reached out and said she was willing to do this, we spoke. We've been speaking a lot recently about some really exciting things that are frankly too big for a share at the moment.
Yes.
But huge and exciting things. And I'm becoming more and more entrenched in her world and her in mine. And she's putting on some incredible events, and a number of my world people in my tribe are joining. She has an event coming up in Reno. She's got an event coming up in Vegas. She's got an event coming up in LA. I will be participating in Vegas and LA, and you're going to be able to meet with Loral Langemeier herself. Now, she's only going to have a few moments. She's between this thing and that thing, and she's got global businesses that are in full swing. And for us to have this precious moment of her time is a big deal. So she'll be joining us the moment she can. I've sent her off her link, and I know she's jumping out of one meeting, jumping in here, and then jumping into her next. So this is a big thrill for us. I hope you're excited.
Yes, and James, while we're waiting, do you want to share anything about the iLead Summit, the International Leader Summit that we had that you hosted, and we had the good fortune to go to, and Loral happened to be there, and it was so well received. I'm still processing and the residual effect from it.
Yeah, and thank you for being one of our speakers at that event, Austin. The feedback from your powerhouse presentation on Flashpoint has been resounding. Just so you know, I get feedback regularly. So iLead is a real interesting thing for those of you who want to make an impact in the world. I want you to know something that Loral said on my iLead stage. She said, you know, people who are true masters, people who are crushing it globally, making the millions and tens of millions, hundreds of millions, building enterprise in philanthropic empires to change the world. She said, one thing that we all have in common is we all have a specific degree. It is an MSU degree. MSU stands for making stuff up, depending on if there's kids in the room. We'll just say it's making stuff up. And so we make stuff up. And iLead was something that I made up. So iLead, I thought that's a cool name, International Leader Summit. In the first event, I said, well, let's celebrate feminine power, feminine energy, feminine power and leadership. And we created an award for women of power and leadership, and it exploded. So many women were supporting one another, lifting each other up, celebrating each other. Just the nominations were causing women to tear up all over the world. I've talked to female leaders from probably, maybe not 20 countries, but over 10 countries. Super powerful women in over 10 countries heard about iLead because they were being nominated by people who believe in them. Yeah. And so I've had one-on-one conversation with many of the world's most powerful women, Loral Langemeier, of course, being one of those stars. And I just came up with this idea, and I tried it, and we had low budget. We didn't have a powerful marketing team. We had a great event. I said, okay, I'll do it again. And this was our third? Do you know, Austin? Our third? Yeah, the third iLead. We end up with one of the stars of The Secret, one of the top brands on earth in the self-help and wealth creation spaces, and she shared my stage. I mean, it was beyond belief. And so the impact has been just, Laurel's calling me now. Bear with me. You keep talking. Yes. I'll be right back.
Yes. Yeah, I had the opportunity to speak there, and I've had, even because I was an observer as well as a speaker, so I was taken in the event. I had many women approach me after, and not just women, but mostly women, and they were so moved by the event. There was strong, powerful emotion in the room. The content was great. The presentations were great. And then we obviously had Loral Langemeier there as well. So it was a powerful event. And we're excited that this is coming up now.
Push through my Facebook page and his simultaneously. And if you click on that link, he'll add you to the show.
There we go. So we're getting ready for Loral Langemeier. She's the star of The Secret.
Yeah, Facebook stopped interviews, and it's normal. This is a Facebook Live.
Okay, so I was able to mute James for a minute there. So yeah, we're awaiting Loral Langemeier, the star of The Secret. Many of you have seen the movie The Secret. She was in the movie The Secret, and I've heard about her many times. But not only did I hear about her, I've met many people, and unbeknownst to me, before I had met Loral, where she was a major impact in their journey. So let me click back over here. James, are you with us? Okay, so we're going to hear from Loral. We're going to hear from James, and I'm going to just kind of blend into the background and just be honored to be able to host this. Hello, Dale. Hello, Carrie. Just say hello to everyone here. And we ask you to share this if you will, because I do believe this is going to reach and touch a lot of people. And we're just honored to be able to provide this space for you and use this platform. So we're just awaiting Loral. She'll be with us momentarily. Yep. I'm going to play tech guy here for a couple of minutes. Make my best effort to play tech guy here and make sure that we can make this happen. We will make it happen. I assure you that. So,
and while you're working on that, so Loral has the link. She'll be clicking on the link momentarily. She'll be joining us. I was just on the phone with her. She's jumping out of her last meeting. I can tell she's got people all around her fighting for her attention, but she's blocking everyone to be able to join us. So she'll be in here in a few moments. For those of you who are watching, I don't want you to feel like you're waiting, because I want you to feel blessed. So we've talked a bit about Loral Langemeier. We've talked about how iLead just exploded. And I want you to be open to play, you know. For those of us who are making stuff happen, it's because we made stuff up and moved into action. I'll give you a couple leadership tips as Loral Langemeier is joining. Leaders are those who take action on vision, which means you have a vision and you take action. Those who do not have vision do not lead. It says, without vision, the people perish. So you may have a vision, you may have ideas, ideals, dreams of an impacted world, feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, planting the tree, saving the seals, and making a difference. You may have theological, philosophical calling that you want to change the world. You may have economic visions where you want to build enterprise and you want to build businesses that change the world. I want you to know that you've been given those visions for a reason. They were given to you, not to me. They were given to you. Your quote unquote challenges from the past were your prep. You might see them as unrelated. You may think, boy, I had some challenges and I have a dream. No, your challenges are in your dream were both given to you. Those challenges were not made to make you bitter. They were made to make you better, to prepare you to be able to handle what you want to have. And so it's all part of one beautiful dream life that is perfectly designed for you. You're not behind schedule. Your visions are valid. Your dream life is already prepared and approved and paid for. You are the right person to impact the world the way you have. Now, Laurel's going to be joining us. Do you see her in the waiting room yet?
I do not.
Okay, so let me just ask you to bear with me while I make sure that she knows where the
yes,
link.
please. And you may want to tell her to be on a computer. That might help as well, James, if possible. But we'll do our best here. So
cool. Please do, everyone, join. Stay with us and share this. This is a big deal. She only has a few moments.
Yes. So thank you, everyone, for joining. And we're excited to bring on Laurel here in a few moments. Hello, Diana. And we're talking about the International Leaders Summit that just happened in Toronto, which was an amazing event. We're talking about some of the exciting things that are happening, and we're talking about bringing on Loral Langemeier very soon. She obviously, most of you know, she was the star of The Secret, and she's got quite a history. And I was just explaining that I had heard about her many times, and I had people tell me she's the millionaire maker. And when you hear that, okay, well, really, who's this person? But then I actually met people who she had launched their business, and the numbers uncounted. There's so many people that she's impacted in a good way, and she has a number of events coming up, and we're looking forward to finding more about those.
Okay, so I've sent the link again. Let me give you the dates for those of you who are curious. This is her Off Wall Street event. So I'll just say this, and hopefully, Austin, you'll see her appear, and you can take care of that. While I'm speaking with you, when Laurel was on our stage, she helped me and everyone present understand that the current economic system has been created by those who want to continue to be in the lead. Our current economic system, as far as how do you get financial guidance and support, who helps you? The financial institutions. Well, those financial institutions don't plan on losing to you and I. I'm not trying to be negative or in any way think that it's some kind of conspiracy thing. It's just a matter of big money wants to continue to be big money. And for the rest, we get information that keeps us in a different category. And what Laurel helps you to do is how to jump outside of the machine to put yourself in a position to win. And I hope I'm not speaking imperfectly about her vision. I'm doing the best I can. But let me just say this. Off Wall Street means you're outside of the machine that keeps you maybe not a winner, maybe a pawn in a game. Again, I'm not speaking too heavily on that, but you'll want to seriously consider blocking these dates right now. I'm going to give you the name of the event, and I'm going to give you the dates, and I'm going to give you the city. I encourage you to write these down right now. Laurel will be with us momentarily. Austin is keeping an eye out for her, and I'm going to give you some dates. So, Reno, Nevada, March 11, 12, and 13. Reno, Nevada, March 11, 12, and 13.
Hey, James, I have Laurel here, so I'm gonna, if I could, I just want to jump in and add her to the
Please
broadcast.
take care of that. Amen.
It works.
There she is. Wonderful.
Laurel Langemeier.
So cute.
My bestie.
Hi, bestie. Are you bringing Toronto to Nevada?
Yeah, that's right. So I've been bragging on you. This is my friend Austin, who you've met, shared the stage with. Austin, I was on his TV show yesterday. I'll just warn you, Laurel, he'll be begging to get you on his TV show. So he's a rock star and a friend. But this is all about you, Laurel. I asked Austin to quarterback this call. I want everyone in my world to be at your Off Wall Street events. I just gave the dates for Reno. I haven't given Vegas and LA. I have told people I'm in Vegas and LA with you. And so I want you to, in your own words, tell people why they absolutely must get to one of these events. And then we'll give them the details. And then anything and everything you want to talk about, I'm in.
All right. Well, I was in Toronto twice, and obviously yours, we just had an amazing show, and I teach money. And so you're dealing with money every day, from the minute you get up to the minute you go to bed, from the minute you walk on the planet to the minute you walk off, you're dealing with money. So you're either doing it completely unconscious without rules and organization and structure and foundation, or you get it right. So I wrote, 5 New York Times, The Millionaire Maker. So we're going to talk for 2.5 days. So the shows go from a Wednesday night where you meet a wealth team, and most people don't have a wealth team. So you see us in action. So from me to a tax strategist, corporate specialist. And for those that are in Canada, I'm married to a Canadian. So we have cross-border help. Canada, US, we actually, around the world, we have help. And then once you start making money and keeping it, you have to learn how to invest it. So we just talk about different strategies. It's a pure education, fun event. One of the cool things we're doing in these next shows. So March 11, 12, 13th, we're in Reno. Coolest hotel venue. You're going to fall in love with it. And then the 15th, 16th, 17th of April, we're in Vegas. And then in May, we're in Orange County, just south of LA. Fly into LA and come on down. And that is the 13th, 14th, and 15th. So we're doing 3 shows, one each month. And it starts on Wednesday night with the panel. And then all day Thursday and Friday, the panelists talk. We have what we call conversation circles where you get really intimate about each conversation. And we're just educating. We're talking about cryptocurrency. We're talking about cannabis. We're talking about real estate. We're talking about all the stuff that is going on around this conversation with money. And you ask any question you want. And I always say we're going to meet you where you are. So whatever your financial situation is, meet you there and take you somewhere else, which usually, super fun.
And Loral, I was mentioning before you came on, I want you to say it. I was struggling with the words. I'm impacted by it, but just because I'm impacted by it doesn't mean I can pass it on. And it was your words about how our current economic system and structure, the service providers, the financial institutions, are keeping us, those of us who are the masses, I will say, we see what they let us see. And the system affects people. And so yours is off Wall Street. It's a big difference that people can see how wealth can be created without being inside a machine or being a pawn of one. And I did my best, but would you be kind enough to help people who are my friends understand why it's so important to understand off Wall Street secrets?
Absolutely. So, we're taught as a society that's worldwide how to be employees, and then there's just be in the system, right? So from getting, good grades, get a good job, put your money into, their accounts essentially, and then what I call park and pray. So typically you're parking money on Wall Street and praying to God somebody's going to make a lot of money. So off Wall Street is more about you. It's number one, you're your biggest asset off Wall Street, which is have your own business. And even if you have a job, still have a business, that you can actually capitalize on tax strategies. And then, just think about it. Would you rather invest in a stock that has real estate, or would you rather own the real estate? Right. That's what I mean by off Wall Street. Would you rather have a stock, like a gas and oil stock? Would you rather own the gas and oil well? Would you rather, own stock in Subway or own the Subway? Like one of my clients owns 19 Subways. So, it's thinking like the entrepreneur, it's thinking like the business owner, and then investing like one. So a lot of times off Wall Street is a business and a variety of investments that are businesses that you will be either running or, if you're accredited, you can invest in. So it's just learning. And I think the saying that you're looking for, James, is the system is not broke, it was built this way. And so when this is what we're taught, you don't know anything different. And so I'm just bringing it to light and having people make a choice.
I love it. Loral, I tell you what, I've helped a lot of people to make a lot of money, right? Through the various work I've done for 27 years, all over the world. And we get to, I love our conversations where we do the backstage conversations about, oh, did you meet that guy in that country and all those cool things. So through the work I've done, I've helped people generate a lot of money. But what I have never mastered for myself personally, and what I've never been able to pass on, is the kind of insights that you have. And this is the kind of thing, it's about time. It's about time for me, and then it's about time for the people who know me and love me, trust me, and work with me to say, let's take it to the next level. Instead of working to earn and doing well at it, but how about let money make us money? How about being very wise? How about understanding the system from an insider's perspective? So Loral, I can't tell you how ecstatic I am that I get to introduce you and all my friends in my tribe, my world, to you. And I'm all in with you. And I look forward to being at these events.
Thank you. Yeah. And so if If those that are already signed up, we just need to know which one you're coming to. And I love that you're coming back for both. So you'll be in the Vegas and the Orange County. So see April
Yes.
and May. And the benefit of coming back is the content's a lot. It gets really different than what you've learned about debt, credit cards, banking, just like how things work. And so, what I want for those of you that are going to join James and come twice is we'll get a good plan the first time. And then when you're back in 30 days, you'll even have moved and shifted more and you'll have a whole bunch more questions. So it is high value to keep repeating. Like anything, you can't go to the gym once and get in shape. You got to keep coming back. So I'm glad you're going to be at both.
Yes, I'm thrilled. So everyone, it's Reno in March, Vegas in April, LA in May. Now you say Orange County, where a lot of Canadians go, where is Orange County? But when you say Los Angeles, everyone understands.
Yeah, it's just south of Los Angeles. So they fly into LA, so south, yeah. And then I'm going to give a website. So if you are interested, so if you're already signed up, because there's quite a few from the Toronto events that signed up, you go to our website. So it's integratedwealthsystems.com. So integratedwealthsystems.com. If you're signed up, it's /quick start, and it gives you all the information. If you haven't signed up and you want to, it's /pre-start. So it's integratedwealthsystems.com /quick start if you're already signed up. And if you are not signed up or you had some payments or however you wanted to work it, it's /pre-start. So it gives everybody watching a direction to go and to come and get signed up.
Loral, I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled. So I know you've got to go. I've treasured these moments to be able to speak with you. I'm excited about every moment. And one of the things I want people to understand is it's one thing to read a book. It's one thing to go to an event that's a big public event and there's a bunch of speakers and so on. But to get inside of Loral's inner circle with her team, the team of people that she's pulled together, it's something that could take a person 30 years to pull together if they ever could. And in 3 days, you've got a dream team and a captain of a ship with Loral Langemeier personally working with you. This is not like anything else. This is like no other 3-day opportunity to completely transform your entire wealth story. This is 3 days to go from wherever you are to wherever you dream to be. And we're going to have the team, we're going to have the guidance, and you're going to be able to hang around with Loral, which it's a dream. It's a dream. So Loral, I can't thank you enough for this.
Thank you. And I appreciate you both being on, Austin. Thank you for hooking us up on this new technology. I'm looking forward to
it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Beautiful. So,
thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Okay. Blessings to you, Laura. We'll see you very soon.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. So one and all watching this, I'll encourage you to click on that link, to click on the link that Austin has posted, that I've posted, and get yourself connected to Loral Langemeier and the Off Wall Street events. Again, Reno in March, Las Vegas in April, LA in May, and I will be at Vegas and in LA. And Austin, you'll be joining at least one of these. Is that correct?
I'll be in Vegas. I was just going to tell Loral her team followed up with me today, and I've had some great correspondence with them, and great. So I'm going to be there in Vegas. I was going to go to California originally, but I opted for Vegas because I've never been there. So I'm looking forward to this. If you want to join us, please click on the link, get more info, and we're going to have a lot of fun too.
Austin, thank you so much for quarterbacking this. I really do appreciate you.
My pleasure.
For one and all who have watched, thank you so much for joining us. Please do connect yourself with Loral. If you need any help, let me know, and I'll make sure that you find the link. So God bless you, one and all. Thank you so much, Austin.
Thank you. Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.